Hey guys, this is Davis again from Davis Comic Finds. Coming at you today with a bit of a different video today. I've actually been watching a lot of Richard Dresser's comics and things videos. He's been doing a lot of card content, like card grading and things like that. And my friend So Comics, aka the Shop Collectibles, has been doing a lot of. He does a lot of card stuff and he helped me out with these to get a few cards graded. These are all from my original collection, except for these three that I ordered. I'll show them first, but this is all of my graded cards. So this is my first foray into this. So we'll just show the ones that I bought that weren't from my original collection, then I'll show you the ones that are from my original collection. So the first one is a sports card, which I don't have a lot of sports cards. I do like football. I'm a big fan of the Los Angeles Rams. Have been since the late 90s, but I snagged this one up. Just really like the player. Again, this is before my time, but he also was on Little House on the Prairie, which I grew up watching a lot of. My mom loved the show. So this is Marilyn Olsen. This is just a PSA certified autograph on a 1989 Pro set anniversary. Of course, he's a member of the NFL Hall of Fame. And like I say, he was on several shows. And it actually mentions him on the back, if you want to look at that. But that's my only graded sports, well, not really graded, authenticated sports card. It's a signed sports card. And then I got a couple of base set unlimited commons. So you got a Charmander and a 9.5 CGC slab. So that one's really nice. And I got a Squirtle in a 9.5 CGC slab. I'd like to track down a Bulbasaur and a 9.5 too to kind of complete the set. Have all three in a 9.5 CGC if possible. So next up are cards from my original collection. So these I pulled from packs. All of these, I think all of these I pulled from a pack back in the late 90s, early 2000s. So this first one is Yugioh the Forbidden One from Legend of Blue Eyes. This is from 2002. This is the glossy version, and it came back in 8.5, as you can see there. So this is the unlimited one. So there's that one. Really pleased with the grade on that one. I was kind of surprised by an 8.5. This one's not as good of a grade, but it's a better card. This is probably my favorite card from Yu-Gi-Oh! Buster Blader, Pharaoh Servant 050. It came back a 7.5, and this is the first edition. I don't know if you can see that. Barely. Let's see if we can take that out of its case. That'll help. You can see it's the first edition right there. It's got some glare. Centering's 9, surface is 6.5, which is the issue. Corners 8.5, edges 9.5. But I used that in my deck in high school, so yes, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! In high school. So I actually really wanted this card when the Pharaoh Servant set came out, and pulled it twice. I don't have the unlimited version anymore, but I pulled it unlimited and in a first edition pack. So pretty cool. The Exodia didn't have subgrades. Okay, so now let's do some Pokemon cards. A couple Japanese first. These have subgrades. The first is Sabrina's Gengar from Gym 2, Challenge from the Darkness. It came back a 6. And the reason this card's cool is because they changed it when they brought it to the States. And I don't know, I don't think I can show You might could barely see the crosses in the background. They changed it when they brought it to the States because they didn't think, I guess, a graveyard was probably not good for a kid's card game. But it came back a 6. A little disappointed with that one, but Surface took a pretty good hit on that one. So I pulled that back in the 90s. I say back in the 90s, probably in the early 2000s. This I remember pulling from a pack I got in Monticello, Kentucky. I bought one pack of Yu-Gi-Oh cards and got the biggest hit probably from that set, I would say. So this is a Yugioh from 2000, from Gold, Silver to a New World. Surface obviously is the issue again, 6.5, 8.5 centering, 9.5 corners, 9.5 edges. But pretty cool card. So like I say, I've had these since I was a kid, most of these. This next one I've not had since I was a kid because I pulled it from a pack not that long ago, but still a cool card. It's from Celebrations. Charizard from Celebrations came back at 9.5. Only thing off on it is centering, which is a bummer. Probably a half point for me and a 10. Again, big bummer, but 10s across the board except for the first one. So that's that one. These two have probably been in my collection the longest. This one came back 7, no subgrades on this one. Dark Charizard. Pulled this from a pack when Team Rocket set came out. And this was my first big hit. My aunt brought me a pack of Pokemon cards for Christmas one year, and this was my hit. Now it's the lowest grade of them all, but it's not going anywhere. So this is my Blastoise from the base set. Came back a 5. So those are my Pokemon cards that are graded in my Yu-Gi-Oh. Last up, a lot of people, these you don't see that often. Me and my friends played in high school, played this card game a lot. Or these card games, I guess I should say. Yeah, these were really hard to come by, these ultra rares. So this first one is from the 2004 Baby Saga Unlimited. The flat foil Baby Vegeta Golden Exar 05 ultra rare. This is Dragon Ball GT. Only GT card that I sent off, and it came back in 8.5. And if you collected this card game, you knew how hard it was to get an ultra rare. Most guys I knew only had a handful of ultra rares at the most. Some of them didn't have any. They're just very scarce. So that's the Dragon Ball GT one. You can guess the rest of these are Dragon Ball Z, which are worth more than GT. So this is from the 2000, from the Saiyan Saga. Unlimited Goku's Plan Ultra Rare. This one came back a 7. So the surface is obviously the issue on this. The first set, Saiyan Saga set, was really, the foil was crap, honestly. But still cool to have. Graded finally. I've had that. Like I say, I pulled all these from packs. I'll show this one next. It's not the oldest one, but I wasn't going oldest to newest, but newest to oldest. I don't know. Doesn't matter. This is 2003 Bobbity Saga Unlimited, number 122 Majin Vegeta Ultra Rare. And it came back in 8.5. So 9 centering, 8 corners, 8.5 edges, 8.5 surface. So that one's cool. That one's worth quite a bit. But the one that's worth the most, this set was impossible to find. I pulled this from a starter deck. You got one foil card in a starter deck. And I got the personality, I got Gohan. And this was my ultra rare, and it was actually the rarest card at the time in the card game, as far as that you could get from a pack. And it's still one of the most valuable ones. So this is from the 2001, the Trunk Saga. It's an unlimited one as well. It's Goku the Unbeatable and an 8.5. It will be hard for me to turn this one loose just because of how I acquired it. Um, it's worth over $1,000 likely, but because it is so scarce. But just really, I always love that card. I don't know how many times in high school and elementary school people tried to trade me out of it, but I held on to it. So really cool. Happy to finally get those graded. Just as an observation, I like the CGC labels. I think the best. Maybe that's coming from the comic collector in me. I don't know, but I like the labels best. But the slabs on these Beckett are so much nicer. I really like the Beckett slabs. But anyways, let me know what you think about my grading adventure. Let me know what cards you liked, and yeah, go check out Dressier's comics and things. He has a lot more content like this. This is just kind of an offshoot for me, but yeah, like I said, let me know what you think, and as always, have a great rest of the day.